Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching yet another episode of Lima, Shenanigans 1977. It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It is time for the NXT Event Center Wrestling Report featuring the superstars of the future in the WWE. And it's on the CW network every Tuesday night at 8. And here's the man that will bring you the report from the show itself. He is Mr. Shenanigans himself, Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima's Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 2052, and this is February 25th, 2025. That's right, 2/25/25. We're in the final week of February. I'm looking forward to talking to you folks about what's going to happen on this show, and there's going to be a lot more cool stuff on there. I am going to be heading back to the top of Shenanigans charts. You're going to see a lot more. I got a couple more lists to do. As you know, last time I did my top of the Shenanigans charts, I did 3 episodes of it, doing the celebrating the ladies, since it's Valentine's Day. Instead of complaining about Valentine's Day, I figured I would spend it celebrating the ladies that I like by, talking about my top 10 favorites in each category. When it comes to TV or movies, and you got music, and then you got the wrestling. However, I'll be making a new list. We're going to keep it with a TV theme, but a little bit different. Is favorite TV theme songs. My personal favorite TV theme songs of all time, and then I will do my also personal favorite TV cartoon themes of songs of all time as well. Top 10. So check those in the future if you can. Check out those in the future if you can. Also, tomorrow we get the final Wild Wednesday of February. AEW Dynamite. We'll talk about a little bit about that. And then we'll be approaching the final, rant and rave of February 2025 for the month of February. And also, we'll be approaching Elimination Chamber happening this coming Saturday. So I'll be on vacation, but not from here. This is not a work. This is something fun I do outside of work. So expect a lot more videos next week on vacation. I'm probably going to be working on a couple of things in my room. I'm the type of person that looks in my room and go, I can do better. So just be on the lookout for that. What I want to talk about is NXT. What a big NXT match. This is crazy. It took place in Cincinnati, Ohio. As you know, in 2 weeks from today, Roadblock will be happening in Madison Square Garden. And we're talking about some humongous matches. And I'll tell you one thing, how huge they are. Well, I'll tell you how huge they are when we get to it. So the Women's North American title was on the line. Stephanie Vaquer defending against Carmen Petrovich, the ringleader of the Xing Xing Squad, as she likes to call her fan base. It seems like the fan base is turning on her, turning against Carmen Petrovich a little bit. Maybe her hanging out with Shanti Dianamis, some guys are jealous. I don't know. But this was a heck of a matchup between these two ladies. And I think Carmen Petrovich picked up a few things from Natalia from her time teaming with her. But in the end, Stephanie Vaquer, Stephanie Vaquer wins the matchup, retains her title, and the NXT Women's Champion Julia comes out. I said, we'll see who's the best. I said, how about this? Champion versus champion, title versus title. Let's make it happen. And in fact, fans want to see that matchup. But then Ariana Grace was talking to Santino Marella until Lola Vice interrupted them. And then Lola Vice questions who trained Ariana Grace to fight. Ariana Grace gets so mad, and she goes, and then Lola Vice says, I'll see you in the ring then. And then Alexis King talks to Oba Femi, and talking about how Alexis King says he's going to beat Moose. And by the way, the matchup against Moose was for the TNA X Division title. So this first champion versus champion match, only with Moose's TNA and X Division title on the line. Moose against Alexis King. Heck of a heck of a matchup between these two, but Moose ended up winning and retaining his title in Lexus King's hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio. But Obafemi, the NXT heavyweight champ, comes out. It says in 2 weeks at Roadblock, champion versus champion, the NXT title will be on the line. That is huge. And then Sean Spears cuts a promo on the stable, giving a shout out to Brooks Jensen, Nico Vance, and Izzy Dame. And then he addresses Tony D'Angelo next week. It will be the North American title on the line. Tony D'Angelo defends it against Sean Spears. We'll see what happens in that matchup. Then there was an altercation on video while Ariana Grace was filming her talking to Kalani Jordan. And then when Ariana Grace brought up Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan went off. Jada Parker heard her name, and then both of them started arguing, and that will lead to a match next week as Kalani Jordan goes one-on-one with Jada Parker, or Ms. Parker, as Corey Graves would say. Then Jordan Grace addresses the Cincinnati crowd for the very first time as a full-time member of the NXT roster. Roxanne Perez interrupts Jordan Grace, starts talking smack to Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace says, I'm sure you heard this before. Everyone talks tough until... And she actually does it. Punches Roxanne in the mouth. They start brawling. Roxanne Perez does retreat. Trick Williams upset with Eddie Thorpe, saying, Eddie Thorpe beat Trick Williams. Excuse me, man. I got to untie my shoe here. And then Javon Evans comes in, tries to calm him down. And Trick Williams seems like, hey, you want to go? And Ricky Saints interrupts him, and Ricky Saints goes, geez, everybody angry? Always angry around here? And, Ricky Saints, you got to get used to the NXT way of things, man. But, besides, the two got to get ready for their matchup as they join forces against Wesley and All Eagle Ethan Page, which might be the first time ever two former homegrown AEW stars main event in NXT ring. So that's a huge deal. That is a seriously huge deal. So Sarah Schreiber did interview Jada Parker, who addressed Kalani Jordan. So there's that. And the matchup, one of the matches everybody's been waiting for, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boyz, Matt and Jeff. V1 and took on the No Quarter Catch Crew's Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights. This was a heck of a faction. The NXT Tag Team Champions come out to watch the matchup. And the Hardys did pick up the victory over the No Quarter Catch Crew. Fraction was in the ring talking to the Hardys. And they said, hey, we're the greatest tag team today, but these guys are the greatest tag team of all time. And to cut the small talk, we need to make this match happen. Santino Marella comes out with his old music. I like his new music in TNA. It makes him look like some kind of secret super spy agent. And, But they had his old music and everybody went nuts for Santino. He was like, yeah, thank you. Oh, this is so great. I love Santino. He's funny. And he goes, I talked to Ava. Ava, you talk to your Portuguese grandmother? Does Santino have a Portuguese grandmother? Ava. What's up? Ava, Cornish Kapash, I don't know. Ava. So, anyways, he goes, it's Ava, my friend. Always does the mispronunciations. He's hilarious with that. And he goes, you know what? In 2 weeks at Roadblock, the TNA Tag Team titles will be on the line as Fraction will challenge the Hardys for the titles. Wow, that means that means Fraction will have a chance to walk out with both tag team titles. Boy, this is going to be a huge deal. So that is a huge deal at Roadblock. Talk about two champion versus champion matches. And then the D'Angelo family got together and discussed with Sean Spears. He said, listen, this is what they were concerned about, Stacks was concerned about the Don. And he said, you know what, guys, let me handle this. Okay? Me and Sean Spears, let me handle it. I'll tell you what, if Sean Spears brings the other three with him, you're going to have to, although, unfortunately, Oh yeah, you know what? No, they're even numbered. I'm sorry. They're 2 guys, 1 girl each on. So I see Nico Vance and Brooks Jensen and Izzy Dame size it up with Adriana Rizzo, the Underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and Luca Crucifino. But you know what? All you gotta do is somehow get Nico, Brooks, and Izzy out of the way. If you can do that, Tony D'Angelo can handle his ground. And then so Ruka was taking care of Zarya, who looks so beautiful. Even if she had a little bit of the war paint, she looked very beautiful with the new lipstick. And she was a little upset doing Soul Ruka's training. Says, next time we'll do your way and all that. You'll be fine. It's a little spraying, you'll be fine. And Piper Niven comes on. The Eagle has landed. The Eagle has landed. What? And then Chelsea Green walks in, and Piper Niven's like, everybody get out of here. But so Ruka and Zarya just stood there, not caring, not without a care in the world. Says, what are these 2 doing here? I think you shoot them all away. And then, they started talking smack to Zarya and so Ruka and Zarya. And he goes, how about this, a tag team match next week? And then Piper Niven agreed to it. So next week there'll be a tag team matchup where the United States Women's United States champ Chelsea Green teams up with Piper Niven against the team of Soruka and Zarya. Chelsea Green, I just see Zarya, shut up Chelsea Green, please. Zarya, just drop Chelsea Green like a bad habit, let me tell you. But it'll be very interesting if Zarya will try to slam Piper Niven. It'll be a huge deal. Lola Vice went 1-on-1 with Ariana Grace. Vice ended up winning that matchup. I'm a Latina. That's Lola Vice for you. Then the Mystery 4 came in and attacked the no quarter catch crew this time, laying out Miles Bourne, Tavion Heights, and Charlie Dempsey. Where's Ren Sinclair in all this situation? So we'll find out what the heck is going on. Eddie Thorpe addresses Trick Williams, wants to fight Trick Williams again. You name time and place. Meanwhile, Sarah Schreiber interviewed Ava, and she announced that in 2 weeks, Roadblock, Julia versus Stephanie Vaquer, title for title, 1 woman will walk out with 2 titles. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. And then the main event, Ricky Saints and Javon Evans. Ricky Saints making his in-ring NXT debut against the team, teaming up with Javon Evans against the team of Wesley and All Ego Ethan Page. And Ethan Page and Javon Evans brawl to the back, leaving Ricky Saints with Wesley. Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont got involved during the matchup. Ricky Saints outsmarts the 2 of them, and then hits Wesley with the Rochambeau. That's right, he brought that move back, the Rochambeau. 1, 2, 3. Ricky Saints picks up his first victory on NXT in the main event. You put Ricky Starks in the main event of a show like NXT, big things are coming for Ricky Saints, man. And you know what? Welcome to the revolution. The revolution will be televised. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to, like I said, upcoming episodes. Tomorrow we got the Joker's Wild. We got AEW Dynamite as the road to revolution. Speaking of revolution, continues on. With that, there's up close with Harley Cameron on YouTube on AEW. I love Harley Cameron. Can't get enough of that woman. If I can find a woman as beautiful and funny and talented as Harley Cameron, hey, I'm a better man for it. But I can dream, can't I? I know I have no shot with a real Harley Cameron, but that's okay. It's all good in the hood, I got a vacation coming up. I can relax. You know what I mean? So, that's going to go on tomorrow. I'm going to halfway through this week, and I personally can't wait for my vacation, man. It's going to be really, really cool, and having a lot of fun. So, that's all the time we have on the show. NXT Event Center for the 25th of February. And, yeah, the road to WrestleMania is going to get crazier and crazier and crazier. So, can't wait. So, that's all the time. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow will also be the final Wild Wednesday, the final Joker's Wild gameplay of February 2025 as we head into March. Can't wait. Let's set a date. All right, so thank you for tuning in, and hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed night. Rest of your night until the next episode comes rolling around. Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, door for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.